go! Production in action.
Easy words. Easy words is just all bad. It's just only.
Shut your sauce box, buddy. It's time for What the Dub!
Alright. Why do I get kicked out? Did you just start without me?
Welcome to What the Dub! The rules are simple. Each round, a video will play with missing dialogue. Each player enters their wittiest replacement dub. Players watch the dubs
Kelly,
and
did you
vote
just
on the
start
best
the
one.
game, right?
The player with the highest score at the end of the game wins. It's just that easy.
I don't know why I keep getting kicked.
Let the dubs begin. Head to playwtd.com and enter your room code.
There's some bug with this game. Lagari is sleeping. Yo, what's wrong with Lagari? Why is he just playing this all day?
No, it's Rengar jungle.
Okay.
Oh, no, actually, you might be right.
Kelly? Look,
Welcome
don't be
to
too
What
basic,
the
I'm
Dub.
going to kick you.
The
Rubber
rules
band
are
this time.
simple. Each round, a video.
Dota today, question mark? Yes, there has been. You must have missed it.
Round one.
No, darling, you mustn't cry anymore. Now, cheer up. No, darling, you mustn't cry anymore. Now, cheer up.
Time to shake the world, kid. Enter your dub.
No, darling, you mustn't cry anymore. Now, cheer up.
It's not so bad. Your parents just think you're a fucking disgrace.
No, darling, you mustn't cry anymore. Now, cheer up.
This time Ray got into alliance, but you can try next year.
No, darling, you mustn't cry anymore. Now, cheer up.
If you don't stop crying, I am bringing the belt.
No, darling, you mustn't cry anymore. Now, cheer up.
In 20 years you will be changing my diapers and clean me when I peed myself.
No, darling, you mustn't cry anymore. Now, cheer up.
At least you get free TP. So it's okay to die.
No, darling, you mustn't cry anymore. Now, cheer up.
Your dog barely suffered after being hit by a car 20 times.
Time to place your vote, folks.
Yep.
Better hurry. Someone's got it made in the shade.
Nice.
Round
You
two.
can't cheat.
Why do you treat me like this when you know how I feel about you? Why do you treat me like this when you know how I feel about you?
Time to let your ambitions soar. Enter your dub.
Yenya, I know you're reading. Yenya, no reading. No helping Yenya, guys.
Why do you treat me like this when you know how I feel about you?
Begone DB. Women are temporary. The glory of the fatherland is eternal.
Too long.
Why do you treat
Too
me
long.
like this when you know how I feel about you?
You don't stream in hot tub.
Why do you treat me like this when you know how I feel about you?
Shut up. You're not Helen alive.
Why do you treat me like this when you know how I feel about you?
I never had a dong as THICC, you know that.
Why do you treat me like this when you know how I feel about you?
No entiendo.
Why do you treat me like this when you know how I feel about you?
No hablo inglés.
Which dub did you like best? Vote now!
You did a woman voice. This was you gotta look when you click it if it's only women or not.
Hustle! Hustle! This top dog is hip to the jive. Look at him go!
Yanya, go good. Who helped you, Yanya? Kelly choking. You can change your language on the voice that they're
coming at you.
Well, you don't like your brother-in-law. It's none of my business, but I wish you'd tell me why. Well, you don't like your brother-in-law. It's none of my business, but I wish you'd tell me why.
What are you waiting for? Enter your dub.
Well, you don't like your brother-in-law. It's none of my business, but I wish you'd tell me why.
He. Because he's also my wife's brother, by the way.
Well, you don't like your brother-in-law. It's none of my business, but I wish you'd tell me why.
I liked him more back when he was my sister-in-law.
Well, you don't like your brother-in-law. It's none of my business, but I wish you'd tell me why.
He came to my son's birthday party dressed up as Conquer last year.
Well, you don't like your brother-in-law. It's none of my business, but I wish you'd tell me why.
It's because he's a Pokey Tier 3 sub and likes to call himself an artist.
Well, you don't like your brother-in-law. It's none of my business, but I wish you'd tell me why.
She streams only in 360p.
Well, you don't like your brother-in-law. It's none of my business, but I wish you'd tell me why.
He doesn't abide Geneva Conventions.
What did you think was the best? Vote!
Pop, 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 pop. Beep, beep, boop, beep, bop, beep, boop.
Hurry up! You take the egg, baby. Winner, winner!
Nice. Kelly's too wholesome.
Break a leg, kid. Here comes the next round.
Kelly's too wholesome.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us. If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
Give it your best shot and enter your dub!
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
We're in such a debt that no one will lend us money to resub anymore. You should understand that.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
Yeah, but I kidnapped you for ransom. The whole point is you're not allowed to call.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
No, I don't think so. But I can try and check my basement if they're still alive.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
Don't worry, I have now expanded to 5-hero pool. We got this booba.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
Well, that's what you get for criticizing the CCP. Now we have to be on the run and off the grid for the rest of our lives.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
It's fine, they won't find us here in Brazil. Can you show me your feet, by the way?
Everyone's a critic, including you. Time to vote. You're almost out of time.
Up, keep up, keep up.
You're on a roll. Hot points. Abby Singer is next. Let's take it home.
Emote farmer.
A delicious meal, Judy, and I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
A delicious meal, Judy, and I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
Enter your dub.
A delicious meal, Judy, and I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
Our Mexican maid really earned her 50 cents an hour this time.
A delicious meal, Judy, and I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
For the dessert, you could eat my ass.
A delicious meal, Judy, and I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
To your mom.
So bad.
A delicious meal, Judy, and I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
Chuckle if my husband paid you to say that.
A delicious meal, Judy, and I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
You know, I finally realized that I do belong in there. The kitchen is very accommodating.
A delicious meal, Judy, and I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
I can also be funny. Here's a joke. Did you hear the rumor about butter? Well, I'm not going to spread it.
Vote now, or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, no, that's the second time.
Time's running out. Wow, you're just too much.
Give me them points. Kelly. Kevin, you're on a warning. How do they even get votes? I'm winning.
Grab your martini glass. Next up is the final round.
But I was about to tell you something interesting. Something most interesting. But I was about to tell you something interesting. Something most interesting.
Show him you're not just a pretty face. Enter your dub.
But I was about to tell you something interesting. Something most interesting.
But before I tell you the story, did you check your email?
But I was about to tell you something interesting. Something most interesting.
Dying in lane is good if you apply pressure.
But I was about to tell you something interesting.
Something most interesting.
I know it ain't much, but I finally reached Crusader.
But I was about to tell you something interesting.
Something most interesting.
I was there at Tiananmen Square.
But I was about to tell you something interesting.
Something most interesting.
Edgy jokes get banned, room code ELEG.
But I was about to tell you something interesting.
Something most interesting.
When the river runs red, take the dirty path instead.
Vote for your favorite dub. Just vote already.
Hop, 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 hop. Okay, yep. I think I lost. I couldn't come up with anything good. Yeah.
You're a certified dreamboat. Yowza!
Kelly making a comeback. Oh, still winnable. Come on.
And the winner is...
Come on. Oh, almost.
Kid, you're
Carr,
slipping snot on
thank
the
you.
doorknob. High score! Someone can't cut the mustard. Whew.
Well, at least you made a comeback at the end.
Losers, why don't you take this opportunity to say something nice about the winner?
Close. I'm doing one more.
It's game time. Everyone head to playwtd.com and enter your room code.
You better join, Kelly, right now. Oh, Kelly got kicked. You got kicked.
Welcome to What the Dub.
Looks like a
The
free
rules are simple. Each round, a video will play with missing dialogue.
Yes.
Each player enters their wittiest replacement dub.
Yes.
Players watch the dubs and...
Shut up.
Quiet on set. Another round is coming up.
Rudolph! Rudolph!
No time to waste. Enter your dub now.
Inberg, Kelly's choking. No help, Kelly. Don't reach out. You can't come up with anything good anyway.
You're almost out of time.
Inberg?
Rudolph!
The red-nosed reindeer has a very shiny nose.
I knew it was coming. I knew it.
My Chinese social score is too low. Please help me.
Okay.
Rudolph!
If you tell anyone about my shameless hot tub streams in my 20s, I'll kill you. Kill you.
Rudolph!
Rudolph I was the first king of Germany.
Rudolph!
You have 2 ylgåa CA Doktor 1 Yland Kuusimant.
Rudolph!
Why did you microwave curry in the staff room?
Vote or don't. The choice is
All
yours.
bad except mine. Being sick seems good because she has literally no memory.
Please tell
Praises Ray! You should have
You're almost
joined!
out of time.
I'm playing What the Dub. It's a fun game. I'm sure it'd be great. Kelly joined. She's your boss.
You're as fit as a butcher's dog, kid.
Nice.
Way to go.
Kelly, pause champ. Oh! The redemption arc.
Round 2.
And now you believe what? Yes. And now you believe what? Yes.
Enter your dub.
Beep up, beep up. Inverb and Kelly reading? No reading, guys. Inverb?
You're almost out of time.
You're panicking! What are you doing?
And now you believe what?
That Saddam Hussein maintained peace in Iraq until the Americans came?
Yes. And now you believe what?
That Ray is actually a Divine 3 player and didn't get boosted by her friends?
Yes. And now you believe what?
That hot tub streams are advertisement friendly and not shameful in any way and good for kids?
Yes. And now you believe what?
That vaccines actually cause autism?
Yes. And now you believe what?
The 2020 presidential election was not rigged?
Yes. And now you believe what?
That AdmiralBulldog has a 16-inch dong?
Yes.
That's
Round's
true.
over. Let's vote.
It's funny because it's true.
Just vote already.
Give me the points, come on. Kelly knows.
One word.
Oh!
Wow.
Give me the points.
Round 3.
Earthlings, step forward. You have been brought here for a purpose. Earthlings, step forward. You have been brought here for a purpose.
Give it your best shot and enter your dub.
Bogus jokes. Ah, that's too obvious.
Earthlings, step forward. You have been brought here for a purpose.
I have done the maths and there is a 0.315% chance of Kelly redemption arc.
Earthlings, step forward. You have been brought here for a purpose.
We have to make Trump president again. World was in peace while he was the world leader.
Earthlings, step forward. You have been brought here for a purpose.
This God you pray to, can I join your prayers?
Earthlings, step forward. You have been brought here for a purpose.
To ban every Bulldog Smurf, my dear Redditor.
Earthlings, step forward. You have been brought here for a purpose.
Help me into my fursuit, please. I have no arms and can't move.
Earthlings, step forward. You have been brought here for a purpose.
To farm copium.
What did you think was the best? Vote!
All bad except mine? It was a hard prompt though. That was a pretty bad setup.
Hurry up!
Nice.
And
nice.
Funny. You have a gift.
Nice. Kelly, the form copium. So you're almost beating Black Knight. You can do it, Kelly. Well believed.
Round 4.
Why did you kill Carr and the doctor? Why did you kill Carr and the doctor?
No time to waste. Enter your dub now.
Why did you kill Carr and the doctor?
Он называл меня плохими именами, как сука, поэтому я отрубил ему член.
Why did you kill Carr and the doctor?
They started the pause war and there is only one winner.
Why did you kill Carr and the doctor?
They said it's okay if they die, they'll make space and win the game.
Why did you kill Carr and the doctor?
Don't you know cars cause climate change? I am a Swedish girl with autism, by the way.
Why did you kill Carr and the doctor?
Nooit not kan over de dochter.
Why did you kill Carr and the doctor?
He refused to abort my 250 kilograms beast child, so I had to abort his life.
Vote for your favorite dub. Hustle! Hustle! Kid, you're slicker than snot on a doorknob. High score!
Nice. Still winning by a lot. Oh, no. Fucking hell. Oh, yeah, you can still redeem yourself. It's still winnable.
Evidently, you've mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, no, not at all.
Evidently, you've mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, no, not at all.
Show him you're not just a pretty face. Enter your dub. Quick, enter your dub.
Evidently, you've mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, no, not at all.
I stalked you for several years. I'm your biggest fan, Cookie.
Evidently, you've mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, no, not at all.
I'm pretty sure you're the one who picked techies last night.
Evidently, you've mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah. I like that you became a woman, Daryl. Better sex tonight.
Evidently, you've mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, no, not at all.
You're Kelly, the one who got last twice in a row.
Evidently, you've mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, no, not at all.
I'd recognize that waistline 5 miles south.
Evidently, you've mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, no, not at all.
It'd recognize that used up roast beef every day.
Everyone's a critic, including you. Time to vote.
If you want to change voice, you can't let the character speak first. If he speaks in English and then you have a Spanish voice, it makes no sense. Hopefully I cleared up for you, whomever did that.
Time's running out.
Bell actually cheating? Unmod, Bell, Miku. Nice. Wow.
You flipped the script on that one. Great work.
Well, that was cheating though. Bell, you're unmodded for 2 weeks. Bell, unmodded for 2 weeks for cheating.
Grab your martini glass. Next up is the final round.
This is Johnson at Station 86. I have not been drinking. This is Johnson at Station 86. I have not been drinking.
What are you waiting for? Enter your dub.
Actually cheating, Bell. That was actually a big witch on you. That's too far.
Hustle, hustle!
Or was this the last round?
This is Johnson at Station 86.
I'm telling you, Enchantress Armlet is legit.
Too short.
I have not been drinking. This is Johnson at Station 86.
The tanks are heading straight to where the protesters are. Line them all up for the tanks.
I have not been drinking. This is Johnson at Station 86.
Bulldog is actually good at game, is very buff, has 3 supermodel girlfriends and get his dick sucked every day.
I have not been drinking. This is Johnson at Station 86.
My name is David Johnson. Can I get a refund for my latest payments? That was an accident.
I have not been drinking.
That's
This is Johnson at Station 86.
Bulldog going 1-6 with Bano in laning stage was good because he pressured the anti-mage who ended up underleveled.
I have not been drinking. This is Johnson at Station 86.
There are people getting banned for refusing to call people by their pronouns.
I have not been
That's really
drinking.
cool.
Vote now, or forever hold your peace.
I would vote 2, but you change his voice, which makes no sense. Like, he's talking in English and then in Asian. Like, that makes
You're
no
almost
sense.
out of time.
And it's a little bit cheating, actually. Oh no, I'm gonna lose. I had 3 good answers and lost already.
Slick here lands a big tickle and clinches the round. And here's our winner.
Awesome. Oh! Doubters?
You take the egg, baby. Winner, winner.
Oh!
2 thumbs down. Losers, please take a moment to admire the
Black
winner's
Knight?
brilliance.
I'll do one
But I'll
last.
see you next time on What the Dub.
One last. Then we're done for today.
It's game time. Everyone head to playwtd.com and enter your room code.
That's you, Vargas. You started. You're the leader. And skip tutorial.
Legendary room code KEKL.
Don't be too edgy and get me banned.
Round 1.
Don't be an imbecile. Don't be an imbecile.
Time to shake the world, kid. Enter your dub. Better hurry.
Belle is already choking. Belle! Yikes!
Don't be an imbecile.
He is passed out so he can't say no, and he's a man so it's okay.
Now step away, Grandpa Limp Dick.
Don't be an imbecile.
Just because you cut off his penis and put it on his head, it won't make him a dickhead.
Don't be an imbecile.
Be water, my friend, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. You put water into a cup, it becomes a cup. You imbecile.
Don't be an imbecile.
Just because you bought a fathead shirt doesn't mean you can take this mont's virginity with your supermodel GFS.
Don't be an imbecile.
Let's not help him, he is a PD file.
Don't be an imbecile.
Doing chants in to win as Major Weird Champ.
Round's over. Let's vote.
Guys, you get a scene. Let me explain to you. There's a setup. So the setup gives you context to the joke. So the joke should be like relevant to what's happening on the screen. Also, if she's talking in English, you cannot make a different voice. We're making that a rule from now on. If they speak in English to begin with, the person that you're going to write for.
You're almost out of time.
She spoke in English language. That means you have to make her in English. Who's even getting points here?
Poignant and funny. You have a gift.
Fucking Vatican, so bad.
Round 2.
Just why are you asking me these questions?
Well, let's put it this way.
Now that he's spoken, guys. He's speaking English. You hear it?
Well, let's put it this way.
Don't make him his voice Chinese or
Time to
anything,
let
because
your
then
ambitions
you'll not get
soar.
invited again.
Enter your dub.
Just why are you asking me these questions?
Well, let's put it this way.
My mom is also my aunt, so that makes you my dogger.
Just why are you asking me these questions?
Well, let's put it this way.
If you were as open as your mom about these questions, then we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Just why are you asking me these questions?
Well, let's put it this way.
I didn't ask you anything. This is a lunatic asylum.
Just why are you asking me these questions?
Well, let's put it this way.
Shut up, bitch.
Just why are you asking me these questions?
I know guys getting banned because he didn't follow the rules.
I writing an essay for funny what the dub game. I am going to get so many votes.
Just why are you asking me these questions?
Well, let's put it this way.
You look good in a swimsuit and it would bring a lot of money.
Which dub did you like best? Vote
Vatikus?
now!
It's clearly Vatikus. Vatikus, when he speaks in English, you cannot change his voice to Russian. It makes no sense. That's why I'm gonna have to ban you now. If you just did that in English voice, that would have been perfect.
Better hurry!
There was no reason to change his voice. Wow.
You're as fit as a butcher's dog, kid. Way to go!
Oh, no. Nice.
Round 3.
These boys greet their dad as though they are genuinely glad to see him.
Who's talking?
These boys greet their dad as though they are genuinely glad to see him.
Oh, it's the prompt guy.
Time to let your ambitions soar. Enter your dub.
The narrator.
These boys greet their dad as though they are genuinely glad to see him.
But he's a figment of their imagination. He went out for milk 10 years ago on Christmas and never came back.
These boys greet their dad as though they are genuinely glad to see him.
This is why Copium X64 is the best medication for the modern American family. 1800 Copium X64.
These boys greet their dad as though they are genuinely glad to see him.
But they are about to bring up this glove from furry suit they found.
These boys greet their dad as though they are genuinely glad to see him.
But it's all pretense. Their mother just got killed and sexually assaulted at Nanking that she was visiting.
These boys greet their dad as though they are genuinely glad to see him.
Even though he left for the SIGs 3 years ago and came back.
These boys greet their dad as though they are genuinely glad to see him.
That's the rules of the house. Disobey them and you end up with a bruise when sprinting to your school bus. America.
Vote or don't. The choice is yours.
Came back.
Hurry up.
Ah, joke.
Kid, you're slicker than snot on a doorknob. High score!
I'm not last at least. It's pretty even. It's even. It's an even game.
Round 4.
I want Professor Carr here before that moment. Any questions?
Professor Carr is back.
I want Professor Carr here before that moment. Any questions?
Give it your best shot and enter your dub!
2 chokers?
I want Professor Carr here before that moment. Any questions?
Who is this Professor Carr and why are we talking about him in this movie 80 to 90% of the time? I am done casting here. I'll go film in the furry movie.
I want Professor Carr here before that moment. Any questions?
Oh wait, he died by that crazy Russian bitch who we sent out of the airlock 3 days ago.
I want Professor Carr here before that moment. Any questions?
Yes, why am I dressed in red but everyone else in BL? Wait, what are you holding?
I want Professor Carr here before that moment. Any questions?
Yes, where is Professor Dog?
I want Professor Carr here before that moment. Any questions?
But Professor Carr is dead. He refused to abort the 250 kilograms beast baby.
I want Professor Carr here before that moment. Any questions?
Can he make me a curry? And what about that doctor?
Time to place your vote, folks!
All great.
You're almost out of time.
Except one. Who was a choker? Who is doing the essay? It's Vatikus. I can already feel it. Nice one, Yanya.
Wow! You are just too much!
I'm almost losing.
So many dubs,
time for
so
comeback.
little time.
Next
Let's
try
get
right
into
now.
it.
Give me a good prompt.
Miss Jones, let me introduce Professor Alexander Saxton.
didn't say anything.
Miss Jones, let me introduce Professor Alexander Saxton.
Show him you're not just a pretty face. Enter your
it's Dahlia
dub.
talking. Kelly or Bell.
Miss Jones, let me introduce Professor Alexander Saxton.
Stares silently.
Miss Jones, let me introduce Professor Alexander Saxton.
He was born in North Korea and is now the #1 copium producer in England.
Miss Jones, let me introduce Professor Alexander Saxton.
He's the one who will sex you tonight as I record from the corner.
Miss Jones, let me introduce Professor Alexander Saxton.
Everyone thinks he was working with Professor Carr, but it was Professor Dog.
Miss Jones, let me introduce Professor Alexander Saxton.
He is a professor in Yale University.
Which dub did you like best? Vote now! Just vote already! One word. Wow.
A joke, man. Nice.
You're headed to
Not
nowhere,
gonna get
little
last?
kid. Try harder.
Nice. Nice. The cuck meme did it. Still winnable.
Grab your martini glass. Next up is the final round.
Here we go. Here we go. It all comes down to this.
Bodies must be carried to the street and... Bodies must be carried to the street and...
Enter your dub.
Bodies must be carried to the street and...
Positioned vertically at Tiananmen Square.
Bodies must be carried to the street and...
You should take their phones and subscribe them back.
Bodies must be carried to the street and...
Why the fuck do we have 4 clocks on the wall? Just do basic arithmetic in your head.
Bodies must be carried to the street and...
Hooked up to tank of copium, as they have watched 3 females play What the Dub.
Bodies must be carried to the street and...
Then we make candles out of their fats. That will show them.
Bodies must be carried to the street and...
Burned. Erase all evidence of the Tiananmen Square massacre.
What did you think was the best? Vote!
Let's go! Let's go!
Hustle! Hustle!
Nice.
You take
Yes.
the egg, baby. Winner,
Yes.
winner.
Yes. Doubters.
And here's our winner.
Oh. The two-timer.
Wow.
Back to...
Wow. What a disappointment you turned out to be. Congratulations.
That was a close
And to
one.
everyone else,
You almost beat Vaticus.
you disappoint me.
Alright. I'm done for today. I'm very hungry as well. Goodbye.